post-workout car talk. Turn this down. That was a great workout. Whew. I always finish now with hanging leg raises, and that really takes my breath away. That's cardio for sure. Started today with a set of 12, then I did another set of 12, and then I finished with 2 sets of 8. And just a week ago I was doing sets of 8, all of them. So I've added technically a whole other set with the extra 4 on the first two, 12 and 12. I'd like to get to where I'm doing 4 or 5 sets of 12, and I'm doing them slow and controlled, really focusing on lifting my legs with my abs, my core, obliques, like all that. Like I'm not just trying to swing or sling my legs up and just do 20 reps or whatever. I'm really trying to just use my abs. The thing that was getting me the most in the beginning was my grip. I'm heavier than I've ever been. Even now at 215, 216, that's heavier than I ever was working out. I mean, 200 even. Like, I never really worked out at even 200 before I quit. I was like 190 something, 196 probably at my heaviest. I was 200 when I worked out, but not when I was consistent and shredded. Like, I'd already kind of been inconsistent. I would go in there a little bit, but consistent working out and looking good, I've never been in the 200s. High 180s, low 190s, that's when I looked shredded. Granted, I didn't have big legs. I didn't do legs. I did, but not much. Lucky to do once a week. Not the way I'm doing now, where it's twice a week. Out of 3 weeks, it's 2 times it's twice a week, 1 time it's once. So I'm doing them way more than I used to, and I'm also already stronger on legs than I've ever been. Now, I've squatted more, and I deadlifted. I don't deadlift now. I deadlifted a lot, but my legs weren't as big as they are now. So all I care about right now is hamstring curls, leg extensions, adductors, abductors, and then I finish with either squat, hack squat, or leg press. And I feel a crazy pump on all 3. And I know squat does like your whole body. It's good. Obviously, it's a great overall workout, which is why I started throwing them back in. They just always hurt my knees or my hip or my back, and I've thrown them in twice now and they haven't hurt at all. They've actually felt really good, so I'm gonna keep that up. But anyway, this off topic. Yeah, leg raises feeling really strong. Core feels really strong, especially at my weight right now, and my grip is getting much stronger. I've had strong forearms. I work my forearms. I have a strong grip, but hanging at 216-ish pounds and trying to do leg raises and not swing, like I'm keeping myself stable, so that's using my core. Yeah, it was really brutal. About a month ago when I started throwing them in, I was doing cable crunches, and there was a crunch machine, but they took that away when they replaced everything. We got really nice equipment, but that was my favorite crunch machine I've ever been on. It was really old, super simple. Didn't twist, didn't do none of that. It just crunched. It was really like old school. It was like a dark brown, rusty handles. Seat was all cracked. I loved it though. I didn't even go that heavy on it, dude. I'd put like 80 to 100 pounds on it. I think I got up to like 120, 140. But it was awesome. But that's gone. So I kept doing cable crunches a little bit after that, but then I just started doing the hanging leg raises. I'd do like 2 sets cable crunches, 2 sets hanging leg raises. And it just got to the point where I felt so good doing the hanging leg raises. My grip was getting stronger. Once I started doing sets of 8, I just quit doing cable crunches. I mean, I've watched a few videos. There's like ways to, like, you kind of sit further from the machine, you try and stretch your ass. Like, I've seen it all and I've tried it all. I've tried to just do a normal crunch. I've tried to sit back from the machine. I've used different bars. I've used the rope mainly, and I put it like behind my head, in front of my head, different ways that I've seen videos. And then I tried a V bar and a straight bar. Dude, I don't know, I just don't feel my abs that much on it. If you like it, good for you. I thought I did getting back in the gym, but I hadn't done anything. So it was like, of course I had a pump and I was working them. But since that the initial few weeks, I don't feel it, dude. Like, I do not, I'm sitting there crunching my abs as much as I can. I'm like, I'd rather do crunches. But anyway, hanging leg raises, awesome. I feel all my abs, my lower abs, my obliques, I feel it all. And I see dudes on TikTok and dudes on YouTube, that's a staple. And that's what they do. And then there's also dudes on TikTok and YouTube that cable crunches are their staple. So, I mean, it's weird. I think there comes a point where it's like, what do you really feel? And what's really working? For me, I feel hanging leg raises 10 times more than I've ever felt a cable crunch. I could put 200 pounds on the cable crunch and do 20 reps, or I could go on hanging leg raises, just body weight, and do a set of 8. And I feel it more in my lower abs and obliques than I ever would on a cable crunch. So I love them. I'm gonna keep doing them. I really like them at the end of the workout too, because like today was chest and back, so my lats were really tight from squeezing my lats on lat pull downs, and then doing rows, cable rows. And then there's a machine that does kind of upper rows. Like the cable rows I'm pulling low, this machine's kind of higher, kind of even hits like traps and rear delts. It's awesome, but it also is hitting upper back. It's sweet. But doing all that, getting really tight, and then I did lower back, so my whole back was really tight and pulled. And then I get on there and I hang. Dude, as soon as I hang from it, it's just like, I feel like the release, I feel stretched, and I can actually, and then when I start doing the crunches, the leg raises, I feel really strong because I feel like my lats engage. So I love doing it at the end. I know it's good to switch it up every now and then. I will do it in the beginning of a workout, and if I do that, it's on arm day. I would start with it. And I still feel really strong, and it's still good. It's nice to do hanging leg raises fresh as well. There's benefits to both, but I feel like I can really gauge my lats and keep myself more stable when I do it at the end of back day. Chest and back, I did just up to 225 on bench. Didn't go crazy heavy. I'm sick. I missed yesterday. I'm not sore anywhere except for my calves, which I'm either gonna do legs and shoulders tomorrow, or I'm gonna do arms. Either way, they're both only getting hit once this week. Technically it's legs and shoulders, but if my calves are this sore again tomorrow, I'm gonna give them another day, because my arms aren't sore at all. So I can bust arms out tomorrow and then do legs and shoulders Thursday. Either way, chest and back's getting hit again Friday. That'll be the only muscles getting hit twice this week. But bench, yeah, I just went up 225, no 275 this time. I did a set of 10, I did a set of 8, and then I did a set of 5 at the end, really slow and controlled, pause reps. Then I threw on 135, and I put my legs up on the bench, 5 pause reps, put my legs down, repped it out a little bit. I think I ended up doing 6 or 7 more, so like 12 total. That's at the very end of the workout, so chest was feeling super pumped, super good. I know there's a lot of hate on flat bench, and people say, like, if you're gonna do bench at all, just do incline, because that hits all your chest, hits your upper, and your middle, whereas the flat just hits your middle. So why not just hit them both? Yada, 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 yada. I like flat. I think it feels great. I feel really strong doing it. And I feel crazy chest pumps when I do it. I'm super focused on my chest. I get where people are coming from, where you can use your shoulders. You can do a lot to not grow your chest. I mean, there's dudes out there that probably bench 405 and they don't have a big chest at all. Like, obviously, it's the same with deadlifts, dude. I see dudes deadlifting. It's like, first time deadlifting 650 pounds and their legs are skinnier than mine. So it's like, so what? I get it. You can get strong on things and not build muscle. For me personally, the way I do it, I have my hands a little wider because you can go in more and hit more triceps and really engage your lats. I have mine a little wider, so I really am stretching my chest. And I'm just focused on my chest all the way down till it hits, all the way up. Really pushing, really squeezing, almost like a fly. And I love it. I get an incredible pump. And in the same breath, I'll do the same thing with incline dumbbells. So I still do incline, but I get a different pump when I do flat. I do. I get my middle chest way more pumped than when I'm doing incline. When I'm doing incline, I feel it a lot in my shoulders. And I have the bench set the way you should, everything. And I'm focused, but yeah, I love flat bench. And that is gonna be in my workout because I had it out of my workout for about a month, a little longer, and just wasn't worth it. Now it's back. But all right, I'm gonna do my quick little update, day 50, and then get the kids ready for school.